Toxic thinking can be a lot like pinball. It seems manageable, maybe even fun at first, but add a stress here and an old wound there, and before you know it, your mind is completely out of control. This is what your thoughts can look like on an unrenewed mind. And whether your thoughts are negative, fearful, anxious, or angry, how you deal with them can be the difference between a quiet game of solitaire or a chaotic game of pinball. At any moment of any day, your mind can be triggered by old wounds, Satan's demons, bad habits, or just something someone said. And the next thing you know, your mind is really out of control. In fact, it's been said that we get bombarded by more than 50,000 thoughts a day. It's no wonder I'm so tired. But there's a difference between those thoughts that give you life and the thoughts that are sucking the life right out of you. And it is my hope to help you say goodbye to fear and hello to faith. Goodbye, chaos. Hello, calm. Goodbye, confusion. Hello, clarity. Okay, you get the picture. So let's dive into 4 steps that will help you to control those thoughts before they take control of you. Step number 1 is to reveal. Well, in this step, we're actually not going to focus on the pinball, but rather the trigger. You see, we want to better understand why we're reacting to certain people, thoughts, and situations. It's tempting and it's easy to blame others for triggering us, thereby making it their fault and their responsibility for controlling our thoughts and emotions. But the truth is, you can't trigger something that isn't there. No ball, there's nothing to trigger. And this is where you're going to want to deal with the stuff that is lying beneath the surface. The past hurts, the old wounds, the neglected traumas, the unfulfilled dreams, the insecurities. You get the picture. These are all things that you're struggling with, making it so much easier for you to get triggered. Look, our job should not be to control the triggers around us, but rather to deal with what's going on inside of us. So allow God to reveal what He needs to reveal. Step number 2, refocus. You can throw your hands up in the air and blame everyone in your life for the out-of-control balls that are bouncing around. Or you can apply the principle found in 2 Corinthians 10:5. We destroy arguments and every lofty opinion raised against the knowledge of God and take every thought captive to obey Christ. My friend, don't let your thoughts run free like a bully on a playground. This is your mind, and it is your job to redirect it. When my mind is going in a wrong direction, I learn to be proactive in giving what God is revealing over to Him. No, this does not mean that I just ignore something and pretend it's not there, but it does mean that we are to be intentional about the focus of our own thoughts. And step number 3 is to rethink. Once you've captured that thought, stop and ask yourself, is this thought helpful or harmful to my mental and spiritual health? Does it line up with God's word? You see, some thoughts are so demented that it's pretty clear they don't belong. Like if you try to use a pair of dice to play a game of pinball, it's going to be a mess. But others are a little less obvious. They may carry some truth, and this is what brings the confusion. But before you go throw another ball into the game, consider getting some help. Get with a trusted friend, a pastor, or a qualified professional, whoever it is. Make sure they are grounded in God's truth. And if you do need a counselor, we've connected with Faithful Counseling to get you the help you need. So go ahead and click the link below this video, and they will pair you with a licensed counselor that is going to be right for you. And step number 4 is to replace. You don't have to believe every thought bouncing around in your head. In fact, you shouldn't. It's your job to take those old thoughts and replace them with healthy, godly ones. Satan wants you to play the same old game the same old way. But God has given you the mind of Christ to rewrite the rules of your mind and rewrite the story of your life. It's time to replace the thoughts of inadequacy with thoughts of Christ's sufficiency. It's time to replace those thoughts of fear with thoughts of faith. My friend, it is your mind. Take it back. If you're ready to dive deep into the spiritual and practical application of how to renew your mind for any wrong thought pattern, be sure to check out my online course, Renew Your Mind. I'll go ahead and include a link in the description section below. And if you want to know the 3 signs that God is actually trying to remove someone from your life, go ahead and check out this episode next. And if you are wondering just how much your thoughts are holding you back in life, be sure to take our free How Toxic Are My Thoughts quiz. I will go ahead and include links in the description section below.